Welcome back to News Tower. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm grooving along. This is great. In the last video, we went ahead and got the police station access to it anyway. We went ahead and unlocked security booths and alarm bells to make their security better. Maybe it makes them faster at their job. I don't know. And then we got the coat hanger just to help counter that smell and noise and all the other things that are going to happen here. So our smelly woman, already forgotten her name, we can put this right next to her, I guess. So where do we want to go from here today? Well, I suppose it kind of depends on what the mayor wants. I would like to get my reputation up with him even more. But I'm thinking about targeting some of these bigger areas, bigger population centers. And I'm looking at this one right here. There's a lot of things going on in here. Crime entertainment, crime society, economy society, and then this can appear anywhere, right? So basically crime and society focus over here. Whether or not that's a good thing for us or not, I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's check in with the mayor and see if this area here is going to be good for us to target today. Any updates on the shanty towns? They're calling it Hooverville, sir. 200 tents, no plumbing, open fires. No one should be sleeping under tarps. Not here. Last fire took out a woman's arm. Makeshift heater exploded. My golly. Where's my chief? This is more than just poverty. It's a breeding ground. Right here, sir. We've got eyes and ears around every tent. Organized crime sniffing around, recruitment, rackets. Desperate people make easy targets. Publisher, I want none of this unrest and sense of defeat in the papers. Just ink some hope, okay? And I'll make sure we're ruling with an iron fist. Keep the crooks not even a single foothold to recruit from. Or give the crooks not even a single foothold to recruit from, yeah. Reel this in now before we're arresting henchmen instead of homeless. All right, so basically what he wants me to do is not print any unrest. And don't print any defeat. This is sports and politics. We can stay away from those. And this is politics and economy. We can pretty much stay away from those. So this is going to work. Yeah. I mean, society is hope, right? So we need to post 2 hopeful things and then stay away from these 2 targets. I think we can do that alongside this. I'm hoping anyway, because they don't overlap that much. There's a lot to cover here, but they don't overlap that much. So hopefully I can get some good stuff there. And then the final thing is the chief still wants me to print crime the most. I still, like, if I do this, then I can't do this. And I think what the mayor wants is actually a pretty decent fit for this area right now. So that's what we're going to hit starting now. It's Monday, June 1931. So what's the first thing we want to do in here today to our building? Well, I'd like to get the security booth in, right? We want to do that. So there's our alarm bell, and I don't know if it has to be, I think it probably has to be right above the security area. So this is the coat hanger, and we can put that over by Smelly. Oh, I thought I could anyway. There's no space in the bathroom. Wait a minute. Now, if we there's someone in there. If I just, sorry about that. If I just move that, I could place that right there. That'll counter the smell. I want to place the security booth, though, is what I was looking for. Utility security booth. There it is. And I mean, ideally, it'd be down here, right? You want to put this as close to the door as possible. I think that's the ideal solution here. But I think I'm okay with this for now. Because I like where these guys are organized. I like where they're located right now. So we'll do that. Security booth. We got this guy here who's cheap. It's not bad, I suppose. Tolerant, not bothered by anything. Musical, likes to sing and counters noise. That's interesting. The guy that likes to sing is countering noise. Okay, but he doesn't have the security trait anyway. So just these 2 have security traits. Well, we can get the cheap guy for now. If we get somebody better, then fine. But we can get the cheap guy for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the alarm bell, which is down here, I think. Yeah, alarm bell. Put this above the door here, I suppose. And so if we get anything that we need for security reasons or whatever, we can go ahead and, take care of that now. It's fine. Okay, lots of stories on the map. We're going to want to focus society and crime. And this society piece right here, we already have our evidence. Let's go ahead and leave that open here. So we already have our evidence. This has hopeful in it as well. It's tragic, but we need to stay away from defeat and unrest, but tragic is fine. So this works. So why don't we go ahead and we can grab, I think, Mabel for the first one. She didn't unlock anything. That's fine. We can use Kathy for the second one. Maybe here, and then send someone else down here, and then they would be sped up, etc. You know, we could get that done for the next task here. Then over here we have politics. We have another hopeful thing here. Educational. This is going to influence perception to the left. We want to go to the left today. So let me show you where things are. We actually reloaded the game, and they ended up being pretty much right where they were. So we're starting here. We need to go to the left today. I want to get to this. This has a sharp pen. It allows us to add a quality star when the story file contains a review tag. Now, it's a pretty niche thing for now, entertainment and sports only. But, you know, if it's better to have it than not have it, right? So I'm not, you know, super excited about it, but it's something I'm going to get anyway. All right. So on that note, this one's pretty good, too, because it satisfies what we need for hopeful and all that. So we have our informant. We have... Jim. Let's put Jim. I guess we could just put you both on him, right? Yeah. We don't really need to worry about either one. So let's go ahead and do that. It gives us the tags we need. You're still writing this piece. We already got around that lawsuit, which is good. And you're still on this, but there's going to be a bribe and potentially a lawsuit on this one. Unless I send Walter, he might be able to bypass that. So I want to go ahead and get this because it's a gold tag. And my goodness, that's an expensive bribe. Wow, these bribes are getting a little nuts. So we're going to send this to the editor for sure. Walter is going to hopefully bypass the lawsuit. There he goes. Beautiful. Okay. And then we want to have the editor enabled for this so that they will remove the red herring. There we go. Okay. Otherwise, that's the stories for the week, and I think we're in pretty good shape. I don't really need to do much here. I don't have any debt to worry about. I can save up my money. I do need to buy a bunch of paper. I got repair people to keep things going there. The next floor is 10,000, which I might be able to get the next day without even having to worry about, you know, anything specific here. Let's put it on the shelf here. I know I need it in the printer anyway. So this is like the only thing I'm kind of comfortable in like manually moving up because it's just paper into the printer. I've had several different comments, usually by the same couple people, like telling me that I can move people around and I don't have to wait for the reporters to walk in. I can take the stories out of their hands. Like, this is not, you know, you play your way. This isn't in the spirit of the game in my mind. I don't want to just do all the things for them. They have a job. I want them to do their job. That's how I want the balance to be. The only exception to that in my head is moving the paper, because it's like I'm always going to have the paper on the absolute top shelf, and they only take one at a time, and they don't ask for help, and they don't like, hey, can you help? Can you give me a hand with this? They don't have any of that, to where I feel like the rest of it, I'm just going to let them do it. So if you're going to leave that as a comment to like, hey, you should just do this yourself with the mouse and everything, micromanage them, just know I'm not going to do that. That's not how I want to play the game. Okay, so we have society. So this is the part where I want to see if she actually speeds people up. So I'm going to put you here. Now this is 1 day, 12 hours. This is 2 days. So if I put you here, if I take Jim now, this is 18 hours. She already reduced it. There it is. She reduces it. So that's counted right there. Okay, cool. I think the editors probably have time. I think they probably have time to make this a really great story. So I'm going to go ahead and have the editors enabled on both of those elements too. And then she is going to, blow this up, but we're already over there. That sounds good. All right. And then on this side, we want to put methodical. He's going to take a little longer, but he adds a quality star. I think we have the time for that too. So let's go add a quality star for that story. This is just a simple society inspiring story. I don't really have any reporters for it at the moment, so we'll just leave that alone. It's fine. I will need more paper though. I'm gonna order like 2 additional orders of paper, I think, here. And do we need any more food? I mean, it's water, but yeah, do we need any more? This one's looking a little bit low, so I might do that. And then yeah, I'll just have that, and I think about there, and I'll let them do the rest of the paper. It's fine. Let me take and order 1 more set here, and then I'm also going to order just a little bit of the food too. We're going to take this opportunity, I think, to just fill my shelves, because there's a lot of stuff that's needed there. Mabel, you can grab that, but these are about to get knocked off the list. I want you available for something else. Yeah, I need you available for better things. Yeah, so we're just going to wait on Mabel here. We have 16 more stories to find today. We're still looking for gruesome. Could be this one. Didn't happen. This one has defeat in it. We'll have to edit out this part, and then there's a lie, and then there's a little bit of crime and alarming. We don't need this one. Next. There's just a lot to do there. A lot of editing that needs to happen there in order to use it. So next. Okay, we get triumphant. That's great. And then there's a statement part here with some crime. Yeah, we could have that pretty quickly, I guess. Let's do it quickly. We'll go like this and just bang that out really fast. And then I guess I can place, Jim on. I need lucky people though. I want to keep lucky people just in case we get like a lawsuit or something risking us. Okay, like the mobsters, right? Yeah. All right, now I have security now, so maybe that will be okay. Maybe we can see how that works. So we have no ability to just instantly unlock it, although in 10 hours we can instantly unlock it. It's kind of a moot point though, isn't it? I mean, we can technically start this story earlier if we put Bennett on it. I am curious if Bennett will unlock both of them though. I haven't seen an example of Bennett being able to unlock more than one, so now I kind of want to wait. I'm going to use Bennett on that story. I just want to see if he can do it. Or if it's just like randomly going to select one of them. Let's put Christina on this one and Walter over here, I guess. Zoom ahead a little bit here. More crime stories coming in. This one's got 2 influence points connected with it. I like it. There's Bennett. He's available. Let's bring him back over. Not here. I'll put Clarence on this one right now. And then let's go with an see, this is different perception, but I think we can add a quality star to it anyway. We can pop an editor on that one. I want to go to, where is it? This one. Bennett, do you unlock both? You do. That's pretty sick. Okay, I just wanted to know that. And I know I'm kind of wasting it because I don't have anybody to send there right away, but I mostly waited because I wanted to see if he could do multiples. So cool. There's our gruesome story that we need to get. And so I'm going to send Christina on this one as soon as she's ready, as soon as she's available. Oh, got more than one available, but Christina can go on that one. Okay. And then for the mobster, Walter, can we avoid the mobster? We're not avoiding it today. We got one mobster coming in, but we have security now, so we'll see if he can do anything about this. So we just got security. We'll see an example of that in work. I don't have it on the ground floor, and I know that's probably the best place to do it, but he is on his way downstairs right now. He's going to meet them at the door. Say, hey, you, get your damn hands off her. He kicked her out, or he kicked him out. That's sweet. Just boom. She's scared, but that's it. That's the only thing. Very cool. Awesome. All right. So I might need one more person to like move boxes up, right? So I don't have to do this because I realize again, like it's a little bit hypocritical to say I want to play where they do their own job and then I move it up to the shelf myself. But like this is a lot of work to do as opposed to just like handing a story in on time. This is a lot of back and forth up and down. So I probably should hire another person if I want that to really be simulated, right? I get it. I acknowledge it. I don't want to put the paper in the toilet, but the pop-up just shows up right above it. Like that. I just put it in the water cooler instead, right? Yeah. It's okay. We're going to have a lot of stuff on the shelf, right? And then I'm going to spend some extra money on even more paper. But now they can bring it themselves. Now I will have them do that. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this one needs... There you go. Christina can do that one. And then we need another person on this one. So we have everything in the shelf. Looks pretty good. Our gruesome story, I probably need to prioritize that one. I think. I'm going to send one of these two on this story. Here's a society piece that risks a lawsuit. It's tragic. I don't need that. I already have a tragic story, so I'll just avoid it because I can. I have 8 more stories to find. And there's still more society pieces out there. I don't really think I need many more society pieces, so I'll let you find whatever you want now. This sports story has some gossip, influences perception. It's good for next week. It won't be ready now, so it'll be good for next week. Let's go ahead and have... I can't instantly unlock it, unfortunately. So Anthony can go hit that. We'll just send him out that way. It's fine. Walter goes here. And then we'll have other people. Like, we have other stories, right? We have another, like, more stories for next week kind of thing. So it's fine. My paper is basically decided at this point because of what the stories I already have. The story for this week, I mean, is pretty much decided. All right, so these are the ones that are currently being worked on. This one is a really good one, but we're going to be getting rid of the sloppy production, I thought. Did we not get the editor on that? I think this is last week, isn't it? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so the top story today is this one. Abuse claims Rock Academy. But this is going to shift us to the right, and I don't want to do that. I want to shift us to the left. I have to have a lot of left stuff to counter that right story then. Yeah, I mean, maybe I could use the Capone story instead and put this somewhere else. Possibly. That's tough because I want to move here. So, is this going to be done in time? 9 hours. This one's not done in time. So we're basically everything Capone and down is good. Yeah, we'll take the sports story again for next week. It's fine. And then this is an economic story that has some hopeful in this one too. That's cool. We'll go ahead and unlock that and then grab this. Okay. The most important thing is that we get these and we don't print these. That's it though. And, you know, I think we're in great shape on that because there's no defeat or unrest in my entire shelf here. I don't have either one of those tags in any story, so we're going to be good. So let's take a look. I want to go, like I said, I want to go to the left mostly. So if I move this story into this slot, it moves us here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 movement in the other direction to counter that. Well, just 2 to counter, I guess 1 to counter it. This is a society story. I have investigative. I have... You know, if I want to have 2 days worth of stuff in videos, I know some videos are only 1 day in game. It's just because of how it works, right? There's more stuff to do. As you go through the game, you have more stories to cover. There's more things to do. And so it takes longer to get through a single day. That's just kind of how it works in basically every video, okay? But I can skip this organization process and just show you how the paper is organized. I could just do that, and then you can have another day, you know, in this video. So I'm gonna give that a shot. We'll be right back. Okay, so my paper looks like this for now. I'm actually here, and I'm gonna have to give up a little bit of viewership or a little bit of sales in order to get this arrow to point the correct direction. So I've got these extra stories that are left over. This is an old news story, but it does move things to the left, so I could use that instead. But I have, in this slot right here, I've got this, and I think maybe that's no different, right? I don't think there's much of a difference here, except this is entertainment, and it kind of meshes with this, so it's fine. But I need to give up a little bit of sales because I'm going to move this story into this slot. This one doesn't sway anyone, and this one does. So I give up a little bit, but In exchange, I get to be in this slot for this week. So my paper's organized. All the pages are good. I've got plenty of paper, and I'll have a few stories here that are old news. These two will disappear. It kind of sucks to make something with a star disappear, but I can't put anything on my crime page without influencing it. Although maybe this one I could. I don't know if this probably isn't better than the star though. This is plus 1,000 sales. This is plus 2,500 sales over a normal tag. So I have another tag here, and then it's also old news, and this one isn't. So I think it's probably still better to keep this here. My only regret about this paper right now is that this sports story is going to end up being old news. It's got a lot of tags, exclusives. There's a little bit of sloppy production in it, but I just can't move it. I can't put it anywhere without it, affecting it. And I don't really have any other sports stories to mix it with, to where I've got plenty of sports stories that are coming later on. I've got one here, and then we can choose an area that's got sports as a focus as well, and so we'll have more to combo with this. So my gold tag will end up being old news, but otherwise we're okay. Not as much money as last week, but it's fine. We have all the tags. We'll have all the subscribers. It'll be fine. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na. Society is always taken by surprise at any new example of common sense. Love it. All right, so Carteret, we're going to be good there. Let's give us the influence. Thank you very much. Tarp City, Brick Dreams. You struck the right chord. Firm but hopeful. Yep. So we're working towards trusted. Open up the Wall Street banker. I like it. All right, and we sway ourselves all the way over here this week. We are informational. And there's our sharp pen. We'll have to figure out who to put that on. All right, so if we stay in the middle, we get our sales stolen. Here we go. So this unlocks a random object, and so is this. They're both random. I don't think it matters which one we get, just as long as we get something. And then we want to stay right in the middle here. Undercover. Negates mobster risks on news items. Can be used to unlock undercover trait locks. I haven't been paying attention to what types of stories are usually with the mobster risks, but I would assume that's crime stories. I don't know. I would assume. Everybody's becoming junior. No seniors just yet. Okay, so the next thing, I guess we can listen to the mayor and see what he's got to say. We already know what the police chief wants us to do. And I do have 2 crime stories that are coming up. So picking a crime-focused area might be pretty good. We couldn't do College Point last week. Maybe we'll do College Point this week. But we don't have any use for Bobby's shop. So it's about like unlocking something that can really be used. I think maybe this. High society, right? We want to get going with high society? I think so. We could just go down to Hoboken. Crime society, sports entertainment. Should be good. Let's see what the mayor has to say. Press is coming in 5 minutes, sir. Do you remember the lines? Sure, I remember. We built something new in a time when building anything takes guts. I wrote that one myself. Just stick to the lines and you'll be fine. They'll be here for all boroughs. You have the podium you wanted. I don't know her accent. I'm just kind of winging it, okay? Why are you here already, publisher? I'm starting to trust you. I'll give you your first exclusive. Now, ask away, publisher. We only got a few minutes before the other hounding press come in. I got a great story, I'll give you the lines I cut, too. I will need a prominent spot, of course. So he wants me to print 3 exclusives. No, sorry. He wants me to print the exclusive story above the fold. And I get 4 additional for this is great. I'm going to take that. Okay. So where do we want to go from here? I think I should probably go towards the ad agency at this point. I am filling all my pages. Placing something in a spot that gets me like $250 for the ad, but minus the wages for the person who's got to do the ad, right? So I'm really only gaining like about $100 or so for initial ad. Maybe less if I get like a cheap ad publisher or whatever, or cheap ad person. So maybe I'm making like 180 in that single spot. but I'm filling my pages with meaningful stories. I don't think I'm in a position where I need the ad revenue. I'm pretty good on funds, and I'd rather get to high society and start seeing what they want. I think that's probably better. So we can go entertainment or gossip, or we can go tragic and gossip to get access to Lowe's Jersey Theater. I think I'm going to go Greenville. Gossip could be sports or entertainment, and I have entertainment, so I have got 2 entertainment here. I've got a sports and a sports. This is probably better for me. So I'm going to take this, and then he's got an exclusive for me. So I'm not exactly sure where that's going to be. It can appear anywhere. So we'll just cross our fingers and hope that's great. Now, I have 6 influence points. Is it worth getting anything with my 6 points? Almost another telegraphing station would be kind of nifty. I'm thinking maybe the big fans. I don't need those. Police station's got a magnifier. Well, maybe. Magnifier book stand could be cool. Just to kind of get us that. But also, if I'm going to go to the ad agency, I got to have enough influence to get these things anyway. Maybe I'll just save it for now. Yeah, I think I'll just save it for now. All right, let's go. So the only requirement for the mayor is that we take whatever the exclusive he gives us and we place it above the fold. That's it. That's all it is. It's got to be the first story on the paper. Otherwise, we're good. And then the other 2 things, we actually already have them in the tray. So we're kind of free to do whatever we want in this area. I like that. I like that freedom. Okay, so Anthony, I'm going to send you down to... well, now, this week we want to go all the way to the left or all the way to the right. We just got to choose which one and kind of stick with it. And this is a review. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Education. Training. Sharpen. Adds a quality star when the story file contains a review tag. So what stories are likely to have reviews? It's probably entertainment. Entertainments and sports. Yeah, right there. Entertainment and sports. So whoever we give this pen to... it should be an entertainment or sports reporter, right? And I think it'd be nice if I had a reporter that had both. Maybe Christina. No, wait, she doesn't have sports. Entertainment. Do we have anybody that has entertainment and sports? It seems like it's one or the other right now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I need a reporter that's got both entertainment and sports. Then I can make sure that they cover it always. So why don't we head to the hiring desk really quick. Now, I did hire another reporter last video. I kind of did it under the radar. I was sort of juggling things around. I did it on Sunday, though, and I was able to send them to one story. It's the guy that sits here. His name is Robert Paulson. No, his name is something else. It's something else. I got to figure out where he is. He's an entertainment guy, though. So maybe he's over here. His name is Christopher Tooley. And I hired him because I saw that he had that versatile trait. 50% experience and unused skills. I like that. He's going to level up faster. So I went ahead and I just hired him. So I'm just adding people to my team. I have the ability to do that again, I think. If I just move this sink a little bit over. Will it let me? Yeah. And then move her desk over just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nope. Just one step. And it's the trash cans in the way. Just one step. There we go. And then everything just moves slightly this direction. And if we do that, then we should be able, I think, to get another reporter's desk in here, I'm hoping. It'll fit right here is what I'm hoping. Let's just test that out and see if I move this over here. Yeah, we can get one more there. So let's see if we can hire anyone. Right there. Harleen Crow, and she's not afraid of mobsters. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a good trait to have for a reporter, though. Entertainment. I mean, she has exactly what I want, though. But if I re-roll this, there's no chance that there's no... I don't say there's no chance, but it's unlikely I'm going to get another one. I don't like this trait on the person I'm going to do this, though. So I'm gonna re-roll this. No traits here. Re-roll. Noise tolerant doesn't really matter to me. Nocturnal doesn't matter to me. And we have noise. Yeah, so unfortunately it didn't play out. I was hoping, but it's okay. I don't think I need to do it just yet. You know, like I could give it to someone who's only entertainment, but then I'm going to end up with a review for sports, and it's like I can't take advantage of it, and I'd like to take advantage of it with a single person that has both traits. So I can go another week, but before I put that in play, that's fine. I'm all right with that. So in that case, let's get maybe just the fame tag. It's gonna push us to the right. Our existing stories, what are they? Whoops. Our existing stories, what are they doing? This is going to the right, right. I mean, I think it's probably easier to go to the right today. Be over here. Gotta go all the way to the edge. So, yeah, I think we'll go for the right side because it looks like it's going to be a little easier to do that. So for that case, or in that case, we're going to head this way with it. We don't need the review anyway, so it's going to be fine. Okay, but yeah, we can hire another reporter here too and get someone who has a mix of both of those traits. I'm good with that. All right, we got some outrage that might happen. We do have security to kick them out if such a thing was to be a problem. So why don't we go ahead and place you here, and the lucky person can be here, just in case they do avoid it. And indeed they will, because lucky is awesome. So there you go. Let's get another story. So we have what? Gossip, entertainment. This is all gonna mesh. And then here's a scandal. I do like scandals. Let's go ahead and unlock. I can't do both unless Mabel triggers it too. So let's see if Mabel triggers it. She does. Oh my gosh, Bennett, go. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. So this whole big story here, we'll let Christopher do this one, and then I'm gonna pop editor on that because we can. Yeah, this story is right on Monday. We could add potentially 3 quality stars to this. I wonder if that works. Let's go ahead and put editor on all of them. See if 3 quality stars can be added to that. That's interesting to me. We have some extra influence points on this story, also an entertainment story. So let's grab Christina there. And then over here, it's a politics story that it does shift us to the right. I need that. So I guess we'll probably do that. Hopeful. Yeah, just a lot of inspirational. Let's send Doug here to add a quality star to it. And then we have time for the editor as well. So we'll go ahead and add the editing to it as well. That's great. We'll get a lot of quality stars this week. All right, this one's weird. I don't particularly like this, but all right. We're going to want a lucky person. So we'll send Kathy here to make everything faster. And then Walter's pretty lucky usually. So let's see if he can do it. We will have 1 lawsuit. Oh, 2 lawsuits. Get the lawyer ready. I'll just eat the fee. It's fine. The lawyer costs me money every day, and I'll have to pay for him every week that I don't have lawsuits to deal with. So it's fine. I'll just fork it over. It's okay. I don't know what it's going to cost me, but it's fine. Let's grab some extra paper this week if we can. Not that we necessarily need it. Yeah, we have lawsuits. I'll just place them upstairs. I'll just place them right here. So we just look at the lawsuits all the time. Yeah, there we go. And then all the paper is down here. So I'll let him do the paper. He's just got to travel down so many stairs. When we get the dumbwaiter, that'll be great. And then when we get the dumbwaiter, I won't do it anymore because that's not nearly the same distance at that point. All right, when you guys are done, I'm gonna send, I guess, Jim on it. Yeah, unless someone else is ready. But I think ideally want to keep at least 1 lucky person in case like a breaking story comes out. But yeah, Mabel's ready. This is revealing. Okay, we'll take that. And then we're going to skip the editor on that. I think if we get to Wednesday and we're discovering stories on Wednesday, I think I skip the editor on it unless I see that they've got nothing to do. You know, I have 2 editors, so I can send a lot more stories that way if I want to. That one's getting edited. Yeah, that one's already getting edited. And yeah, okay, fine. I'll put the editor on that one too. All right, because it's just now getting done. Sports stories. Here we go. Here's our exclusive. Okay, so let's put We don't have the instant skip because they don't have sports. They're not available. So Anthony will take this one. We'll have to go through this whole step, but like this thing needs to be rushed. So, because it's going to be that's our exclusive story. I don't have another one yet. Okay, well, hang on. We have another one here. Okay, we have another one here. This might work out okay. Let's get Bennett doesn't help us here because there's 2 to unlock. Mabel could do it again though. I wonder if she'll do it again. He can go to economics. So Mabel, can you unlock it again? No. So he doesn't really help us here. And so I'm going to put Kathy here instead to speed her up. And then we can plop somebody else in that story once the time comes. And that story is here. This is another exclusive. So I think maybe we could hit priorities on these to get it moving, I suppose. Okay, so over here, simple piece. It's going to go off to the left. It doesn't really mesh with today's paper. I'm going to skip it. I know it's got a lot of silver tags, but I can only print so many stories in my paper. I don't have enough pages. All right, so let's take Clarence. I'm going to give you a little bit of experience here, and then we'll work on going further that way. I need my lucky people standing by. Here we go. So this is going to go to the left again, but there's a lot of influence points here. We could save this to be a story for next week, and I think I like that idea. I'm going to pop you in there to add a quality star. All right, so Schlumling Sports Stribling, whatever that means. Cleveland's new municipal stadium readies for its first spectacle as Max Schmeling defends the heavyweight crown against young Stribling. I don't know these people. I don't follow. I'm assuming this is boxing. Tens of thousands are expected to pack the stands for 15-round clash. Get someone ringside. History may be written on fight night. Okay, so this is the big story. We want to get somebody over there. So we have 3 people ready. That's great. And Anthony, you can take that one. Walter can take this one. And then Society? This is a sports piece. Why does the 2 sports things trigger Society being the big tag? Oh, crap. That may not be worth it. I mean, I got loads of sports stories, but I don't know why that happens. That's weird. Okay, so right here is our police fine, right? And we want to get around that if we can. But my Clarence right here, my informant, he is busy 23 hours. So I'm just going to wait and put him on that later. Okay, now we want this story. This is our exclusive. Hopefully we can get this in time. I will send... These guys are both pretty slow. Mabel is technically faster, so I'm going to send Mabel on this. But then I want to edit it to get rid of that. And prioritize it. Okay, so when Christopher's done, I'll send him on that side of the story. I don't know why Society is getting a bump from 2 sports stories, but I mean, it's clearly a sports story, so that's really weird. Maybe this sport transcends culture and society. I don't know. This is taking too long. I'm really worried about that story not being pushed forward in time. Yeah, so society is this week's hot topic, which is not what I was expecting. Okay. Well, in that case, though, we'll just go ahead and add... Yeah, Christopher's right here. We'll pop him right there. That's fine. And then we're going to have to bribe this person. We have to have that story. I don't think I have time for the editor. I'm going to let it be propaganda. I don't have time for the editor because I have to have that above the fold this week. The other story is going to take too long because we got to work on the bribe. So, yeah. So we don't have time for the editor. It just needs to be prioritized. You know, and again, exclusive stories, they don't have a specific topic, so I was just kind of broad, you know, like go wherever. I didn't really target for that because you can't. All right, get out there, Anthony, make it happen. All right, so that's going to be next week anyway, probably. Where is... There he is, my police informant. So that negates the risk of that. We'll just go ahead and grab that story. There we go. And another police fine, possibly. We don't need this right now, though. We don't need it right now. We can wait on it. Actually, I really don't need it at all, and it's not that big of a story. We can ditch it. Let's find something better. Same thing with this. This isn't really good. We'll find something better. We have 10 more stories to find. All right, so this entertainment piece, let's go ahead and do that. She didn't unlock it, unfortunately. I could have used Bennett, but I just kind of didn't see him. It's fine. So she'll hit this. This is all for next week anyway. There's no way we could have done that this week. All right, some outrage risk here potentially. Maybe we need a political story next time. I'll put you on it. It's fine. Okay. Whoop, hang on. Lawsuit risks. I don't need that this week. Let's get rid of that. Okay, still 7 more stories to find on the map. I'm thinking it's time for, like, yeah, we need to get another one of these telegraphers. I'm thinking that's just got to happen. We're going to put you here, slide this over, put this over here like so. Yeah, like that. I'm also concerned about the lighting here. I don't think we have enough lights in this area. Just want to add a bit more there, and then this side too. This, like that, is better. Yeah, now you guys have some light. All right, let's see what else we got here. Just a simple crime story. I can get rid of that. It's fine. It's gonna end up being old news anyway. So, all right, bring that up at the last minute. Yeah, a little bit of sports, unrest. It's experience. That's all it is. I mean, I could have done that with the other story too, but it's fine. All right. So which stories are going to be ready in time is the big question right now, because I have an exclusive. No, this is a scandal. I have an exclusive here. So this was finished. This is not going to be finished in time. It's not showing me. 7 hours. Okay. I have to run the clock. And then this one, we have to print now. I get it. This one we'll do later. Okay. Our above the fold exclusive. That is going to be... Let's collapse these. That's the scandal. This one has to be this one, which is old news. It could be this one too. This is propaganda. I don't know if it matters, but I'm looking at like how many tags each has, and this one is better, isn't it? They both have red tags. This one's risky. This one sways to the right though, so we're gonna use the old news at the top. I feel like I don't need to do that. What are we going to pair it with, I guess, is another question. We just have to make sure we go far enough to that side. And one of these 2 exclusive stories have to be above the fold. So the front page is either going to be a sports page or an economics politics page. And I think I'm leaning towards sports because we have other sports stories that sway to the right as well. So if I put the sports story at the top, that makes the mayor happy. And we also push 2 to the right. Yep, there we go. And then the next one would be another sports. I guess would just be this one. It's not going to sway much at all, but the other pages will. So we'll go like that. Second page, then let's make this our society page. So we can sway to the right again here. That's pretty good. And then this one combos pretty nicely. Also, we get the influence. Okay. I'd rather have the influence. I really would. There's a lot of influence in this. Wow. This paper is going to be great. This is going to push us back to the left a little bit, though. But I'm going to get double the influence, and I like it. So we just have to offset that with other things. So 1, 2, we need, 1, 2, 3 more spaces. So 1, 2... This has to move us to the right. This story here. So we have to swap this out. So if I was swapping that out, I could probably put... these aren't printable. I'd have to put something that doesn't match. Nah. All right, fine. We'll swap these. It's 4 less influence, though. That's huge. But at least it keeps us where we need to be for that bonus. Yeah, I guess so. This one's got a gold tag too. Maybe the gold tag is better here, right? I think it might be. Let's see what our sales looks like if I do. Well, hang on. Let's do this first. All right, and then we'll just see if our sales go up if I do this. It does, just a hair. But it has the effect of not getting me the freaking influence, though. I just want the influence. Why does this have to be above the fold? This category is perfect for the front page. Damn, above the fold nonsense. Okay, well, it is what it is. So we need to go right one more time. So next page, I guess, will be... it could be a crime page. I think it's a crime page. But, man, I'd love to put this in there instead. I just can't. Unless it's there. Yeah, I could do this. Let's put a crime page here. Get a ×2 bonus on that. I can't move this one, unfortunately. This one sways. And it doesn't work, but doesn't sway, though. Not yet. Not yet. This is more influence here on our crime page. And then if I move up, so this one has to go to the right. And there's only one story that I have prepared that does that. So it's got to be this. Unless I can shift something else around, like maybe move my society page, but nah, it's... Yeah, it doesn't go the right direction. I want this item. Whatever it is, I want that. Yeah, because I want the gold to get doubled. Yeah, okay. So we're at 8,000 already. That's a pretty good amount of revenue this week. And then I just need to funnel in everything else. So I realize I'm kind of wasting this exclusive and gold tag, but I'm going to throw it in there because it gets me sales now. And then this one, same thing. I get 4 additional influence. And it's also entertainment, so it does mesh. I think this is going to have to be our paper today. I don't like that. I don't like page 3, but to get where I want to be and to satisfy all the requirements, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get almost 9,000 in revenue for doing so. Even though old news is my top story. Oh, man. I mean, I could have it be this one. I could. But then it's not going to push it. You know, that story, that other exclusive doesn't push it. And then this exclusive pushes it the wrong direction anyway, so I wouldn't have wanted to use that one. So this has got to be the story that's at the top. This is the way it is. We're going to make almost 9K for this. And because of that, I think we're probably ready to get another floor, yeah? Winning against all odds, yes. Never in my life have I read something as special as this. So special. We're at 13,700. And we did the same thing there, almost to high society. And now what I want to do is, now that I have access to them, I want high society, right? Not just wealthy Wall Street. Okay, a wanted poster. I was really hoping for something a bit more consequential, but all right. So we're going to kind of stay moderate next week. We're going to get more sales because of that. And we're going to work to be undercover. Or at least work to have somebody go undercover. I like it. All right. Now we have access to these guys. And we want to see what they want us to do. Because high society has some decent perks on this way as well. So we will take a look at this stuff later. All right. Hello, Daisy, right? We'll talk to Daisy in the next video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you. Bye-bye.